Good morning, it's November 20th of 2022. Just out here this morning with the D4 cat, warming ourselves up a little bit after getting things lined up to do what we want to do here for today. And I've got Bill here again, on scene, looking things over, supervising. What we got to do is jack up the front of that motor there. I'm going to put blocks underneath the radiator, hold it up. I'm going to drop the big bolts on the spring holders there for that belly spring. Going to pull that spring right out of there, I believe, and pull the belly pan from underneath and get ready to take the pan off. Hopefully we'll get that far today. Right away we got antifreeze sitting on that belly pan. It's coming from the area up here at the pony motor. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some antifreeze laying on the castings up there too. So that gasket on the base of the pony motor is not good. It's got to come off. So meanwhile, instead of losing all my antifreeze, I'm just going to drain the antifreeze. I don't want to just disable this diesel completely yet. I want to get that oil pump out, put back in, oil pan back up, and turn it over to see if I got a repair done to that oil pump, and then pull the pony motor off. But we got a problem with our springs down there. I was going to pull the pins, but I think I'm just going to undo the big bolts on either side of the block and the oil pan. Drop them bolts as I jack it up in the front here. Okay, when we get things set up, I'm going to get set up. First thing I got to pull is that belly pan out of there, and then the bolts, and then jack it up. From this point, I realized I'm not going to get that pulled out through the back, so I went up to the front and jacked up the front end and pulled it out the front. I couldn't get the belly pan out of the back, so I'm going to jack up the front and hopefully sneak it out. Maybe the spring's high enough now that the two uprights holding the belly pan on will sneak by the spring. We'll try that out. And of course it won't, so we'll have to jack this thing up higher than it is right now. Okay, we got her picked up somewhat higher, so let's try getting her out of there. Well, that was a bit of a struggle, but we got her out. Alright, now we'll round up something to get these bolts off. Get that spring out. Okay, let's see if we can get these mainspring bolts undone. Oh yeah, they're already loose. They were not. This one anyway is not tight at all. Of course, by the look of it, it's had lots of oil laying on it for many years, so it's never got rusty. Perfect. That dropped down pretty nice. We'll see if this second one is going to be easy to work with. Yeah, loose as well. And that one come down nicely as well. I think we're going to have to jack the motor up just a little bit and the bolts will swing out this way. Probably leave the main spring right in there. got those spring bolts out of there on both sides, and every time I change the angle of this engine, so I got a drip pan down there. It's draining oil out the bung, but we're catching her in there. We'll just let her drain for a while. Now we're going to move over to draining the antifreeze, because it's just dripping out steady, so I might as well drain that and save as much as I can of that. Bolt on this side came out, just dropped right out of there, and it's moved to the side. By the look of it, the engine is up high enough. When I undo the oil pan bolts, it should just slide right out of there. To get to the radiator drain, because of this here shop built hard nose they put on this radiator, I got to take the oil breather can or basket right off, so I can reach down there and open up the drain valve. It's not really a big problem. At least with having the radiator jacked up so high, you can get a 5-gallon pail with the funnel in there. There, she's draining now, and I'm just going to let that drain right out and capture all that antifreeze, and this is going to be the end of this episode, because well, I just got to get myself cleaned up and get things ready to go, packed up. I'm going to be heading to the big city first thing in the morning, so we'll continue this when I'm back. That's going to be in a week or so, so we'll talk to you later.